A biodome in space. Wow. What will they think of next? Hey everybody, this is Metron Urel here, and you are watching my Orville review. There are spoilers, so if you haven't watched it, take a minute, watch it, and then come back to me. Alright, this is episode 4, If the Stars Shall Appear. Alright, so when we last left off, we had the little controversial bout between Bordes and Calden revolving Tupa, or just the whole boy-girl thing. It was to beat the do over it. Well, apparently Bordes and Calden are still at odds with each other, as we see at the first of the episode. So, we're having a little bit of a marriage spat. Are they married? Who knows? But they're having a little bit of a spat, and computer, what is depression food? I will take some Rocky Road ice cream. Something that will make me happy. Ladies, if it wasn't that easy, huh? Wow. When I saw that clip, I had to say it was a little cheesy, but at the same time, it was very funny because it was just, your typical stereotype, and I love it that they're taking the stereotype and making it almost seem sort of, here's the step-by-step instructions of how we do it here on Earth. So yeah, well, back down to business though for Orville. I mean, poor Bordes, he can't catch a break, so they're having to map the stars or whatever, and they come across a giant ship, a huge ass ship, more like it, and they decide to go exploring. By all means, if you come across a strange ship with no visible inhabitants, no sign that there's any life, Hollywood has taught us, yes, it is perfectly safe to walk across said ship. Totally fine. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever. Yeah, go ahead. Let's take a whole crew and let's take some, cast members that possibly don't mean much and are just extras, and let's take them with us just as a safety precaution. They'll keep us safe. No, but they go on the ship, and it's a big giant biodome. So there's life on there, which I have to say that is actually a good concept, because now we can come across sort of different environments. I mean, different time frames, different. I mean, it's in a way, I guess, their way of sort of doing the extra dimensional kind of time lapse things, because when they come across this biodome, it looked like a giant frontier, which, by all means, to me, I think was pretty awesome. But I love Isaac's character because he drops the big question. So, Captain, were you not fulfilling your commander's duties in order to lead to her infidelity? Isaac asked the question that that poor Ed. I mean, even when he's throwing up the fact that her infidelity, somehow he cannot catch a break with that, because even people are starting to go like, well, were you not performing well in bed, Captain? Is that the reason why that just sort of didn't work out? But anyway, awkward questions aside, they do come across some people, and in a classic Seth MacFarlane kind of way, they I don't know why they want to keep calling him McFarlane, but anyway, Seth MacFarlane, classic style, the classic just random comedy of the blatant obvious. We don't mean you no harm. We did shoot his father. Well, besides shooting your father, we mean you no harm. Classic. I mean, it's just Seth is at his finest right there. I mean, that's comedy right there. But apparently these people they come across did not know they were actually in a bio ship. So you got a lot of these people that are traipsing around, sort of attached to the old ways. You know, they're not trying to be too forthgiving with information. I mean, to them, these are people of strange origins, coming from nowhere, and apparently they worship a deity named Dom. Apparently, he has these grand teachings about their existence and whatnot. But the thing that troubles me most is they shot my girl. Laura, they shot my girl. I mean, that right there is my girl. I mean, come on, people. How you gonna shoot my girl for me, man? That's just not right. But these people, I mean, they're obviously, you know, strange people coming to their land. I mean, they're not gonna go without a fight, and I mean, they're just gonna run around taking hostages and shoot people that pose as a threat. Makes sense, I guess. Yeah, but back up in space, Orville gets a distress signal, and they leave a beacon basically to say, "BRB. We'll be back, guys. Hope you're okay." I love how Boris is like, "Hopefully the ship will not need us." Yeah, okay, yeah. Hopefully the landing crew won't need you. Yeah, okay. Alright, alright. Let's just, you know, fingers crossed. Hopefully they won't need you. But these people, you know, their teachings let them down blind paths. So I mean, the crew has their hands full, and poor Boris wants to take off and go on a little side adventure. I mean, that's a little interesting. Which it had really not much point to the story other than the fact that they were gone while the others were left in misery. But they did manage to save my girl, Laura. She's all right. I mean, I love how they talk about how nobody wants to love her and how they're always intimidated by her strength. I I don't see nothing intimidating, but that's just me. I mean, Laura, hit me up. Take me with you. But I love John and Kelly's reactions, though, to situations. I mean, you got John who's taking on an alien ship, and he decides to be like, "Boom, bitches! Yeah, we blew your ass up! Yeah!" That comedy just, oh, I've never laughed so hard. Something so simple, but I mean, to me, it was like he was a gamer and just blasted the opponent to reach the objective. That was funny. And then Kelly, when she's getting interrogated, she wants to sit there and talk smack, like, "Oh yeah, yeah, I seen my people. Last time I saw them, they were doing your mother." I, I swear, Seth's humor is like a bunch of guys sitting around in a frat party just joking around, but it gets laughs. I'm not gonna knock it. It gets laughs. I mean, John and Kelly's performances were hilarious. Really, there's no other way about it. But yeah, after this whole ordeal, them trying to protect their religion, them trying to protect their society, the Hemlock, which was the bad guy, apparently knew that there was a possibility that there wasn't just what they could see in front of them. There was more out there. There was more going on. And I have to say, he's pretty spot on. So they come across the bridge of the ship, and lo and behold, Liam Neeson is God. The guy Dom that they're worshiping was played by Liam Neeson, and apparently he's their God. Which, if they ever seen any of the Taken movies, I mean, who's to say, you know? But oh Ed, you know, he just decided to blow their whole religion out of nowhere, and like, oh, kill the lights, open up the dome. Let them see what's going on the outside. Let them see what night's like. Just completely blow their whole religion and their whole thoughts out of process. I mean, yeah, you kind of kind of destroyed the mindset of these people, Ed. Which I don't know, but yeah, there's a lot of good laughs in this episode, I will say. Alright, up next, basically, we have a new chick who is going to be on the scene. Don't know much about her. All we know is she was part of a ship and it was rescued. And then along comes Ed, and apparently they're having a big bonding moment. And Kelly, she's not too happy about it. She seems a little jealous. But either way, it looks like the Orville is going to be doomed to crash into a planet. So whatever's up next is you got The captain, Ed's smitten by a mysterious chick. The chick is leading the crew into danger, and Kelly's the only one that apparently can sniff it out, and which she's acting a little jealous towards her and the captain bonding. So, find out what happens next on the Orville with next week's episode. It comes at Thursday. But that's going to be a wrap for me, guys. My name is Metatron Uriel, and I can't say my name apparently. Metatron Uriel. But that's going to do it for me. Leave your likes down below. Comment, post, and share, and subscribe to my page if you like the content. But to all you daydreamers and creators out there, keep your heads in the clouds. Peace.